My route to athletics communications is a little different. I studied kinesiology at Miami of Ohio. I did a minor in communications, loved it, but I was like, I'm gonna be a physical therapist. I'm not a physical therapist, but I worked in healthcare for about 2 years, realized I didn't want to be in that space. Went back to school at North Central College in Naperville. Worked in the athletics events staffing with undergrads, shagging soccer balls, things like that. At the end of the year, I went to the assistant AD for facilities and events, asked for the job again. He said, you should have more responsibility, and he got me connected to someone that I would consider a mentor, Clark Tusher at North Central. He gave me the opportunity to pursue sports information as a GA, and the rest is kind of history. Through that, I was able to be a part of the Emerging Leaders program at the NCAA. I was, granted opportunities to cover some really awesome things, such as the NCAA indoor track and field championships. And in that space, I was like, okay, this could be a viable option for me getting my foot in the door in athletics. It took me about a year after I graduated in 2018 from North Central to land at Depauw. But I think everything that kind of culminated to that moment has been awesome. I work under another legend, Bill Wagner. He's a Hall of Famer for CSC. He's been at Depauw for 36 years. Yes, it's really great to have a veteran because there's so many questions that can be asked and he'll have an answer to. And he's a walking Depauw encyclopedia. So that's really great. And from having the support from Bill Wagner and having the support from our AD, Stevie Baker-Watson, I've been able to take a team of about 2 or 3 students, and now we have an on-campus internship. We have a student worker force of about 10 to 12 students, and it's really cool to see how we can kind of develop students, even if they don't stay in college sports communications. I am a committee member for CSC U, and that is just a way to start recruiting young professionals, college-age students. We're even thinking potentially high school students to learn a little bit more about athletics communications. This year's theme was back to basics, which we all think is really important because, sometimes we get into the thick of the creative side, and sometimes we forget that just as, the information that we get from statting a game and the photos that we take at a game are, just as important as the creative pieces that we're creating to tell people hey, you need to come to this game, you need to follow us. This feature story has, the stats and the accolades on our website.